The message I'm channeling is you are getting everything that you've ever deserved. And though there are certain fears, they're illusions, okay? Do not be tricked by these illusions. People are becoming aware that you are protected by some pretty powerful powers that be. You are royalty. You're going to start figuring out today who you are. Because I don't know if you knew before that you are royalty, that you have greatness in your bloodline. You have greatness in your DNA. Fear is really trying to get in your face right now to test you, like to make you feel less than, to make you feel like you haven't passed these tests or lessons, and you have. People surrounding you at this time that came at you sideways for a very long period of time, they have now reconsidered. Some of your longest standing enemies have now reconsidered because you are surrounded. You are powerful allies with God, the divine, Holy Spirit, all the powers that be. You have powerful gods or God on your side. So these people that were doing whatever they were doing, they have effed around and found out the hard way that you are definitely not the one to cause issues with, to create problems, to wreak havoc. They have learned the hard way to not piss off who protects you. Whether it's Archangel Michael, you guys can drop it below who it is that is your higher power. All beliefs are welcome here. But yeah, these people have had to find out the hard way. Oh my gosh. Every time I come towards this chosen one, every time I come towards this earth angel, something bad happens. And it's going to be really important that you are careful with who you surround yourself with. And I see you taking a big step back, like I don't want any part of this because it's not for me. And that is the clarity that you are being given. New people entering your life, like this is not for me. This is for me. Maybe I'm going to stay over here a little bit longer. Maybe I'm going to talk to this person a little bit longer. Whatever it is, you're sorting it out. I see that you are the high priestess of fire. So things get real crazy when you are effed with. And maybe before there were a lot of things hidden behind the veil or behind the scenes that you didn't really know about that was unfolding for justice or karma. But if you can't tell by some of the people that used to mess with you the most that you haven't heard a peep out of them, that would be your sign. Okay, that would be your sign that they're terrified of you. There is something being unlocked for you. So don't spiral. Don't crash out. Don't melt down. Try to stay calm. Fear is being amplified right now, but you have the clarity that you have been praying for. Your intuition, your instincts, and your protection is going through an activation. Your clarity is finally here to stay. But at the same time, there's chaos unfolding because other people are going through their things. So use those instincts being amplified to your benefit. You're going to start being able to access gifts that you have not been able to access before in regards to the way that you manifest, in the way that you protect yourself. Like you're going to start ferociously protecting yourself. There is something fierce brewing in you that you haven't seen in a long time. So whatever fear, there could have been something that happened today. Okay, what I'm channeling is there could have been something that happened today or yesterday that kind of scared you or just kind of made you like, wait, hold on. Like, we're not going through that again. But you made it through it and you believed in yourself that you could fix something. You're just going to be seeing things faster. You're going to be reading it, clocking it. Your instincts are going to be on point. Again, you are activating gifts that you haven't really activated before. So for those of you that are my intuitives, my psychics, my mediums, my tarot readers, whatever you do spiritually, there is a gift being activated in you. So it would be good for you to slow down and enjoy that. But something fierce is like, ooh, it's like supercharging you. It's coming in hot. So slow your roll so you can enjoy every morsel of this. Smell every flower, embrace and marinate, because your gifts are being activated, your instincts, your third eye, your psychic abilities, the way that you clock things, the way that you read, the way that you manifest, all of it's changing. It's like you are this vessel that is being activated. And if you thought you were activated before, you ain't seen nothing yet. You have not seen anything yet. There is a veil that is being lifted for you specifically. So you will know right out of the gate if this is your message, because you feel like, dang, I'm clocking things a lot faster. I feel more receptive to information. I feel ready. You're ready to listen. You're open to listening. You're open to surrendering to whatever this is, and you're tapping into your strength. But there's something that's like brewing and concocting, and like there's a mechanism that's about to get turned on. I kind of channeled a little bit of this yesterday. So if you guys missed yesterday's message, it was, you got that cosmic BDE, that big energy. You are not going to live a lie. So if you guys missed that, you want to check that out. But yeah, you're being activated. There is a mechanism, there is a signal within you, wherever it is. I don't know if it's here. You guys, if you know where it is in your body, like where you feel like you're being activated, let me know. Or maybe it's many different mechanisms. And it's something that you've been healing for a long time. All of this healing that you've been doing, you're finally going to feel like you're seeing something out of it. Like you're seeing the progress, like it's worth it. It was all worth it. Because before, you remember, you didn't feel like none of that was worth it. You were like, is this even sustainable? Is this going to be my life? Is this going to change? Like, what's happening? So some of the things that I'm channeling is there's a mechanism or signal in your brain. It could be a stress response, whether this is a nerve or a mechanism or a signal or button or whatever. There is something being activated up here to help you calm down, to help you like keep it moving. I don't know, something fierce is being unlocked where if you, it's like something was lying dormant in you that you haven't seen in a long time. So let's say you're in your 30s or 40s. You have not seen this since you were like 18, 20 years old. Let's say you are 50s, 60s. You have not seen this since you were like 30 years old. Let's say your 20s, 30s. You haven't seen this since you were like 18 years old or 15 years old. It's something fierce within you that is childlike, but I don't know. It's like there's a mechanism. There was something that was lying dormant. It was something that was shut down and you didn't even realize it for a long time. There was something that was shut down and lying dormant. It's like there was a gear, a button that it got jammed. It's like the button got jammed. The mechanism was turned off and you didn't even realize it. And you've been going through all these years with it off. Your solar plexus, there's something going on in your solar plexus. So it's like you're going to be feeling less bloated. You're going to have more energy. It's helping your adrenal glands. It's helping you decompress, de-stress. I don't know. This is big. Because this is a type of youth and joy that you have not seen in a long time. It's like that fearless, full 2.0, like, let me at 'em. It's that hunger for life that you haven't felt in a long time. It's that bravery, that courage. It's that, it's like when you're when you're young and you don't know how effed up the world is yet. You're like, let me at him, let me at him, let me get out there. And then you're like, oh my gosh, this is a whole mess. And now this is my life and the whole world's coming down on me. This is you going back to that youthful, fearless energy and realizing that yes, you have the clarity, you are being activated, it has been unlocked, and not doubting that. Because there is like a bunch of fear coming in to kind of detour you from these mechanisms being unlocked. It's kind of like devil energy. It's like, oh, wait. Don't you want these cookies over here? And you're like, no. So don't forget what you were doing. Don't forget where you're going, because you're getting this clarity for a reason. You're more receptive to the downloads. You're channeling. You're going to have like weird bursts of energy. And I don't know, I'm really excited for you guys. It's like these mechanisms, they were like gears that were stuck. Oh, another thing that I was channeling is there were a lot of people that messed with you in the past, years and years and years of messing with you. And you want to know why they're now starting to leave you alone? Is because they do not want to make enemies with the people that protect you, with the powers that be that protect you. So let me know in the comments what powers that be that you pray to. Is it the divine? Is it God? And now I want everyone to be kind to each other in the comments, because all beliefs are welcome here. But the powers that be, they're protecting you. And the people that had to find out the hard way over and over and over again, they're like, they don't want to piss the big guy off or Mother Earth off or whoever it is to you. Let's say this was back in the day. Like, one of my favorite words is gravitas. And it's an ancient Roman virtue. And one of my favorite shows on HBO is Rome. And they talk about when the two soldiers, they find Pompey, but they don't turn him into Caesar, Julius Caesar. And he's like, you guys didn't turn him into me? Like, what were you thinking? You just let him go? And they're like, well, yeah, we let him go because he's broken and he's not the same leader. And he's like, no, as long as that guy can get up on a horse, he is dangerous. And so they asked for a pardon. Like, we know that we maybe didn't do what you wanted us to do, but we're asking for a pardon. And then other Caesar, I think his name's Caesar. No, Mark Antony. Mark Antony in the show is like, you're just going to let them go like that? Like, are you crazy? You're way too nice to them. And he's like, first of all, they're survivors. They had 5,000 men. Maybe even 60,000. 60,000. A lot. Okay? And they were the only two to survive. They got deserted on an island. On an island. They were shipwrecked. They survived. And then they come across the other person that was in the battle. And they could have taken him back to Julius Caesar, and they could have gotten all this gold and these riches. Like, and now that I'm thinking about it, because I'm a thinker, okay, I'd be a smart ass, but I'm just channeling. So what I'm channeling is, the devil knows your price. And one of the soldiers is like, oh my gosh, we could have horses, women, we could have had money, all these things. Like, are you crazy? Like, let's just grab him and take him to Caesar. Because he's looking for him, I'm sure. And he's like, no, we're going to leave him. So when Caesar's like, I will give you the pardon, Mark Antony's like, what the frick? You're not going to unalive them for that? Are you serious? And he's like, whoever and whatever they are, because they serve a higher purpose, I do not want to make enemies with the gods that are on their side. I do not want beef. I do not want smoke with the gods that protect these two. Because they should have been unalived 80 different times, and they're still here. So I'm just going to let it go. We'll go get him ourselves. Because they did tell him, like, hey, he's heading towards Egypt. So if you want to go get him, but I can't put my hands behind my back. Like, our hands are tied. You feel me? I'm in a weird mood. But I'm just seeing, like, there's this youthful, essence of you that's coming back. And it's so beautiful. So I want you guys to close your eyes, okay? Let's do a little activity. Close your eyes and think about a time where you were younger and you feel like you were peaking, okay? You feel like, oh my gosh, I look amazing. I feel amazing. I feel confident. Think about that most amazing time in your life where you started blossoming. You started to become activated. You started to figure out who you are. That is what you're going back to. But not in a bad way. It's like you're bringing the youth to the future. You are time traveling and getting pieces of that to unlock these mechanisms, to unjam the signal, to unjam the buttons that have been lying dormant in you for a time or 5 or 10. There was a time where you just glowed and you had so much hope for the world before it really crushed you or weighed you down. And for some of you guys, you might even had 2 or 3 times like that in your lifetime. What I'm channeling specifically for someone is at the age of 17, 30, and maybe even 25. Okay, 17, 24. 17, 24, and 30. Those were some big glow ups for someone here. 17 going on 18, 24 going on 25, and maybe 30 going on 31. You glowed up big, and those were big, peak, pivotal moments in your life. And now it's like you're time traveling to each version of yourself, like, hey, I'm going to make all of yous proud. Inner child, all of yous. I'm going to make you so freaking proud. I'm going to take this piece. I'm going to unlock this mechanism, this thing that's been lying in me. And I'm going to set this ish on fire. Affirm it below. It's about to pop off. It's about to go down. It's about to get real. It's about to get real. You are becoming this high priestess of fire. So for so long, you've had to be the high priestess of air. You've had to think ahead. You've had to plan ahead. You've had to cross all your T's and dot all your I's. You've had to always think about how you were going to communicate or over communicate. You always had to be strategic because of what you'd been through. And it's like you're time traveling to get these other parts of you to bring into present day to get you to the future. Because whoever I'm talking to, your future is going to be lit. Lit. So whatever you thought your dream life is, you better sprinkle some more on there. Affirm it below. Sprinkle. You are unlocking way more than that. So if you felt, it's like you're getting your sexy back, but it's way better. It's way more youthful. So yeah, if you weren't feeling like good, like your mojo is gone, that ish is coming back with a vengeance. That mojo switch. I'm hearing libido too. Okay, now it's not my business, and I've never channeled that before. So I know this sounds kind of specific, but your S drive has been stuck in a different gear because of certain things that you've been going through or stress. So maybe that has something to do with your sacral and your solar plexus as well. There's so many things being activated within you. So your libido is about to be popping, on and popping. Your S drive is about to be on and popping. Your manifestations, your instincts are about to be on and popping. Affirm it below. It's about to be on and popping. Now let's say you have a vision board, okay? And on that vision board, you've got the Bahamas, you've got this nice luxury car, you have this dream home, like, you're traveling towards that. And all your angels and your ancestors, you, the generational curse breaker, they're all rooting for you. So this is like rooting for the person that's rising out of the ashes in the movies. Like, oh my gosh, they're gonna get what they deserve. They're gonna get what they deserve. That is how you are being cheered on. You are going down this yellow brick road towards your manifestations, towards your higher self and your younger self. I don't know. For the last 3 days, I've been getting stuff about time traveling, and I never get that either. It's like you're going up into other dimensions to get what you really miss in your life. And it just shows how much you've been healing and how much you've been working on. Yeah, there's so much being revealed to you. And that's why you've been doing all of this work. You've been doing all of this healing. And all of these other people that had all these unchecked egos, with you, they have to leave their ego at the door. Whether they do that with other people, I doubt it. They have to do that with you because they do not want to piss off the powers that be that protect you. Your spirit team is ferocious. God goes hard for you. The divine goes hard for you. Holy Spirit goes hard for you. And you are no longer doubting that. That terrible boss that would never leave you alone. I need those CPS reports. Where's my calculator? Hold on. I need those CPS reports. You're like, I don't even know where my freaking stapler is. Like, leave me alone. Okay, for those of you that like Office Space, I will be linking this down below with some other stuff. But yeah, like what? This terrible boss. Ooh, terrible. I'm hearing a terrible mother. So if you had like an evil stepmother or evil mother, they might stop talking about you for a while. Now the family members, that's like their favorite thing to do is talk about you. For those of you that are chosen, my light workers, those of you that have toxic family members, they love talking about you. They don't really got a lot going on in their life. They're really bored. But I'm seeing them be a little bit scared. So who knows what's been going on in their life since you've been gone. Oh, I'm hearing that Kelly Clarkson song, Since You've Been Gone. Yeah, it's like Extreme Makeover. You know what? Now that I think about it, it kind of reminds me of Kelly Clarkson. In a way. Kelly Clarkson, she started like glowing down in her marriage. Then she got divorced and she glowed up. And just is feeling herself, is happy, and just sweet. And, I mean, she's always been sweet. But you know what I mean? She's, sometimes when I'm flipping channels, I'll see her talk show on, like, late at night. And I'm like, what happened to her? Oh, she got divorced. So there's these cords, there's these contracts you're burning, you're ripping up. And then there's other contracts that you're extending. Maybe you thought, I'm gonna rip up all these you're like, let me talk to my spiritual accountant. You're looking at all the contracts, you're crunching all the numbers, and you're like, all right, tell me what it is. And they're like, actually, you can extend some of these contracts if you want to. So there may be a couple, and that's not for everybody. There could be 1 or 2 contracts that you might extend. But the boundaries are gonna be sky high. You ain't messing around with that. Not everyone's going to be thrilled about your boundaries, but you don't care. A lot of people have learned, yeah, I might have my differences with them, but I do not want this karma, this justice, these towers, these upheavals coming at me sideways, which is what will happen if I cannot drop this bone, if I cannot drop this beef with them. You have black cat energy right now. I'm getting Earth Angel, Black Cat. You're always landing on your feet. This is a very big comeback for you where you're going to, it's like milk and honey, enjoying the nectar. Ooh, I'm hearing nectar of the gods. You're definitely royal. Okay, whoever I'm speaking to, you're royal. There is royal in your DNA. And people you're going to have to be really careful with your energy around certain people. Be careful with your energy at this time and people that immediately want to undermine you. They immediately want to like take you to task, take you to school. They immediately want to school you. Be very careful with people like that, because given the chance, they're going to do something crazy. So listen to your instinct the first time to avoid said person, okay? So I got the Magician for you guys. Okay, I'm pulling out some tarot. There is magic in the air. You can manifest everything you need to be successful. So don't get distracted, because other people are going to try to put their limitations on you, and you've come way too far for that. Okay, but this is how they see you. Why are they just out here doing whatever they want? People are going to automatically assume as well that they know things about you. Like, and you're immediately going to know right off the rip that they're not even listening. They don't understand the assignment. They're not listening. They're not for you. So I'm seeing people be relocated. Keep praying for your protection. Whatever you do to protect yourself, it works. Because there's other people that are scared, that have tried a timer 5. So remember that. We have the Ace of Wands. A wonderful new opportunity presents itself. It may come as a surprise. You'll still want to leap into action and passionately pursue every possibility. So don't let other people kind of like stifle your vibe or your energy. Like, check in with yourself when you're around new people. Like, how do I feel right now? Do I feel comfortable? Do I feel at ease? Do I feel concerned? Like, how do I feel around these people? How are they talking to me? How do I feel when they're talking? Are they listening? Because you are getting ready to passionately pursue every possibility. Everything you've ever wanted in your life is unfolding. So don't be fooled by certain people that want to act like, oh, I can relate, or I'm at your level. You're never going to believe what just fell out. Justice. You might really like elephants, or people see you as this regal being that is to them maybe extra, but keep being extra. That's what makes you you, doing the most, okay? I'm seeing that you guys are being rewarded as the scales are being balanced with things that are going to come with ease, things that are going to be free, discounted. There's going to be a lot of ways for you to save money. You got big plans. Somebody here has big plans. There are certain people that are going to want to bump heads with you or even clash. Don't pay them any mind. Again, be very careful with your energy at this time. But this is because justice is unfolding everywhere you go. People are having to deal with justice. And anybody coming across you or trying to like double cross you, they're going to have to back it on up. It's like they're going to get put in a spiritual timeout. You are being shown where you need to relocate and where you need to go. You are getting to start a new chapter. No matter what, you are getting a new beginning. You are going to be falling in love with your new life because you just feel less fear. You feel more clarity. You feel like you can just maneuver without having a second guess. Should I be here? Should I be doing this? There's a lot that you had to get through, making it through your meltdowns, crying, sadness, depression, your breaking point, everything reaching an all-time high. You could have been in survival mode this last year under a lot of stress, and you guys could be getting back to just feeling like, okay, everything's going to be okay. I'm figuring it out. I'm sorting it out, and I'm going to be just fine. Some people are not going to know how to act around you. You do have a new friendship coming in that is unexpected. Okay, so you have a new friendship coming in that's unexpected, but a lot of people are not going to know how to act around you, and some of it's going to be good and some of it's going to be bad, but just pay attention to that. There's a lot of justice unfolding. There's a lot of band-aids being ripped off for certain people, so don't let anyone project or undermine you or treat you like whatever on their shoe. That ain't happening. You are stepping into what you are for your bloodline. You are stepping into this new version of yourself where you have time traveled to get the other mechanisms unlocked. Things that have been lying dormant in you, a friendship, having somebody that's a friendly acquaintance. Sorry, I have to keep moving the camera around because I have family in and out. I'm trying to it's a little choppy, so I apologize in advance. But there is going to be something about the way that you walk away in all circumstances. In every way, I don't care if you're walking out of the grocery store, if you're walking out of the local post office, and I always say that, the grocery store, the post office, I don't know where people be going, but wherever you're going, the workplace, the family barbecue, it doesn't matter where you're walking out of, it's going to leave people haunted. They've never met somebody like you. Keep doing it big. You are being activated to do things in a very big way. You're going to be rewarded for doing things differently, for listening to your heart, listening to your instincts, really paying attention to the fact that you are this vessel, and whatever has been lying dormant in you is clicking on. You're going to be firing on all cylinders. Affirm it below. I am going to be firing on all cylinders. You have been, sorry, my words are coming out faster than my thoughts. My thoughts are moving faster than my words can. You are working through abandonment issues. That's big. A dad that left, a mom that left, or neglect. Abandonment and neglect have been huge. You're working through that. Self-love. Love for your inner child. There's so many things that you're healing, so you're going to be firing on all cylinders. People that acted like they had no interest in you, made you feel like you weren't good enough, like you weren't worthy enough. I see that you're getting ready to not only accept the glow up that is unfolding, not you would decline it, but you're not only going to be accepting the glow up that's coming in, but you're going to add a thing or two. Whether that's working out, eating better, getting some type of surgery, or maybe someone here doesn't like their nose or doesn't like their whatever it is. I'm seeing that it's something that you've been wanting for a long time, and there's a reason why this is coming up in your brain again. So listen to that, okay? I believe that if it makes you happy, you should do that. That's just my opinion. I don't think it's great when, people that are in their early 20s that, you still have supple skin and you're injecting it with things. I don't think that's the best. Yeah, there are some things that are preventative, but I don't think that you need preventative filler and preventative Botox in your early 20s when your skin is still supple. Because it will continue to stretch and stretch and stretch out the skin, and then you will have to continue to fill and fill and fill and fill it up. You know what I mean? So that's just a side note. But anyways, there is some type of other part that you're going to add on to this glow up that's going to make you feel complete. Do not let other people detour you from what is going to make you feel complete. If you've been wanting this surgery, or you've been wanting this, I don't know if it's a car, if it's a home, and it seems over the top to other people, F them. F them. They're like, oh my gosh, you don't need all of that. I don't care. I support you, bestie. I support you. So everyone needs to be nice to everyone in the comments. Not that you guys aren't, but I feel like anytime we talk about surgery, there's always somebody that's like, oh my gosh, it's your body. It is your choice. It's between you and God. Okay? It is between you and God. I'm just here as your best friend on the internet to say, always, be safe, but this is for you. This is not for anyone else to understand. This is for your confidence. This is for you to feel better. And this is something that you've been wanting for a long time. So I'm going to reiterate that again. This is something that you've been wanting for a long time that other people have talked you out of. So you know what this reminds me of? It's what I'm channeling is an example of the boyfriend that's like, oh, you don't need a boob job. You don't need that. Boopity boopity boop. You don't need to get that. Where's my freaking calculator? I've been crunching the numbers. We can't afford it. You can't get one. You don't need one. And then they cheat with somebody that has one. Or has bigger. Do you know what I mean? I don't freaking think so. Like, don't let these Chucholinis, these Decepticons, like, don't even discuss it with anyone. It is between you and God, you and the divine. I don't know why I'm channeling surgery so hard, but that's what I'm getting. There is something that you've been wanting for a long time. It could be a nose job. It could be a freaking Ferrari. It could be a Lambo. It could be a Bugatti. Whatever it is. It could be a Tesla. It could be a Porsche. It could be a freaking house with a pool and all types of waterfalls. It could be whatever. I just see that it's really big and other people are mad. So don't discuss it with anyone. You might have been detoured from this in the past because you discussed it with people that you thought because they have these things, they would be supportive, and they didn't. They weren't supportive. They were like, oh my gosh, you're going to do what? Yeah, you shouldn't do that because of this and this and that, because they want to be like the only one in the room with one. And I feel like this is going to do a lot for your self-esteem. And also your self-esteem with the way that you manifest. This is going to do a lot. Like, you're a very visual person. You're a visual learner. And the things that you obtain, you're learning balance with that. You're learning not to overconsume. And you're learning to save. It's just what I'm channeling. But you're also figuring out, like, there are certain milestones that I can hit and things that I can get where I am, like, be proud of yourself. You're going to get these things because you're proud of yourself, to make yourself happy, not to make anyone else happy. I think it's going to be really important in this new chapter that you just don't discuss these things with anyone because of how it's gone in the past. Everyone has an opinion, and you've learned from a lot of mistakes that you've made in the past of not to rush things and to not, I don't know, you've been working on feeling like the total package. So let's say you did want a nose job or some type of plastic surgery, or whatever it is, or a car. Like, you've worked on appreciating your car before you get a different one or a new one. Appreciating your life in your home before you buy a home. Appreciating your body and really liking who you see in the mirror before you go to do these other things. So you're not doing it to really replace anything. You're doing it to enhance your life. You are allowed to enhance your life. So I'm seeing that you are becoming more secretive, more private about certain things that you're doing because everyone would love to have an opinion, or they've been looking for something to be like, see, I knew you were fake, or I knew you cared about money, or I knew you were materialistic, or oh, that's such a bad idea, and nobody asked them. It's because you are destined to get a lot of online fame. You are destined to get a lot of attention online, and these things are just gonna, I don't know, make you feel better. So I don't know why they care. It's not like you're going to be bragging or flexing or anything like that. So I am seeing, though, you guys are going to be getting a lot of attention online, even though you're trying to be really private. And I feel like that's because you're pulling back your energy from people even more. And so they're looking and looking and looking. So something that you guys can say is, anyone spying into my life illegally, may their spiritual eyes be blind in the mighty name of Jesus. Anyone trying to hear into my life illegally, may their spiritual ears be deaf in the mighty name of Jesus, or whoever you want to say. You've been working on feeling like nothing in this thing that I want to manifest is missing at all. Nothing in my body, nothing in my home, nothing in my family is missing at all. It's complete. Affirm it below. I am the total package. I can have it all. I will have it all. Okay? My life is complete. This friendship that's coming in, you're going to feel close to them or like you knew them in a past life. You are about to meet someone that you are going to feel like you knew them before. So I'm getting that there's two groups of you. There's one group of you where you're going to meet a friend and it's going to feel like you've known them from the past, like past lives. Then there's going to be others of you that you've had a friendship and you've known this person for a while and you feel really comfortable around them and you two are going to start dating. Yeah. Okay, so just feeling close. Keep doing it big. This all or nothing, people feel like they can kind of shit on your all or nothing, doing it big, taking these big risks, these grand gestures. You've gotten rid of a lot of people that are not consistent as well. So if you, again, missed yesterday's message about you got that cosmic big dick energy, then you might want to watch that. But yeah, we talked about being consistent. Not you, but other people. It's time for you to do grand gestures for yourself. And all the other people that did the one grand gesture and then they were never consistent and you chased their consistency, that's done and over with. You're like, no. I know what I deserve. People need to come in. I need to feel comfortable. I need to feel at ease. Like I've known them before. Like things are just easy. And so now that you're maneuvering that way, you're really going to notice when other people make you feel uneasy. Yeah, whatever has been lying dormant is being activated. You are this very intricate enigma. Affirm it below. I am this intricate enigma. You are perfect in the way that God created you. So walking away, you have no interest in people loving, like gaslighting you. You know, you have no interest in people and narcissistic tendencies. You have no interest in people that want to treat you like garbage. Yeah. This last year, you guys could have stayed in a lot. You guys could have become a homebody, a hermit in the last year. Had a lot of sleepless nights. Well, now all of that is about to change. So if you were about to have sleepless nights, it's about to be because you were up all night, or you were having fun, or you were, doing something that you wanted to do. Be careful of people that make you feel like you need to be defensive. I would steer clear of them. But you're going to be dealing with people that see you as a beauty queen. They see you as the prom king or the beauty queen. And this is because you're standing out. You are realizing that you are on a stage, that you have a stage presence. You are realizing that you are in this spotlight and that's not going to change. So you're embracing it. But yeah, you definitely get a lot of attention. So there's going to be people that want to make you defensive. They're going to want to make you look crazy. They're going to want to make you look dumb or like you don't know certain things. I'm getting a lot about being undermined. But yeah, or maybe telling you that you're too guarded or too protected. No, keep protecting your energy. Keep protecting that. Somebody might try to tell you that the things that you're trying to repair are a waste of time, or they're going to try to mess something up and then say, oh my gosh, like, yeah, you do need those repairs because they couldn't add to the equation. You're going to realize really quick those people that are fake flexing that can't really add value to your life. Okay? Because you're mending, you're improving, you're adjusting, you're rebuilding. I love that. I'm mending, I'm adjusting, I'm readjusting, I'm improving. And people are seeing like, dang, they're doing all of that. Like you do a lot. You do a lot. You're doing a lot to rebuild your life. You're doing a lot to get it all back together. Like you are putting in so much work. Do not let anyone come in and try to undermine the fact that you are doing all of this work, because they will. They'll try to say, oh my gosh, like you don't even need to do that or this or that. Like, back it up. Back it up. You're going through this big release of where you're not going to let other people's problems be your problems. That might be really hard for you as a light worker or somebody that really takes care of their family or is really hands-on or does a lot for their family. This is like, I'm not going to wear all of this weight and all of this responsibility anymore. I want to feel light as a feather. If this is your message and you understand all what I'm saying, despite Mercury being in the freaking microwave, I want you to affirm it below by dropping a feather. Okay? This prep period, people might be acting like you're really extra right now because of how you're prepping. oh my gosh, you don't need to wash the vegetables and you don't need to clean the tires and like you don't need, no. They need to mind their business. You're doing a lot of this because of discipline and the way that you're loving on yourself, the way that you take care of yourself, and you're just putting in the work. There's also going to be some jealousy or envy around the fact that you are a bride or a groom or in a happy marriage. You're going to be dealing with a lot of negativity surrounding your happy marriage, but it's going to be disguised as something else, but you will clock it. So if people have been acting weird in your family, if people have been acting weird at work, they've got issues going on in their relationships. And that's what I'm hearing specifically. They have issues in their marriage and whatever they're pushing on to people, like, we're so happy. Look at us in love. Look at us lick each other. Look at us like, whatever. Like, it's not adding up because happy people don't treat other people like crap. Okay, other people don't treat other people like crap. I deal with this at softball specifically all the time. That's the first example I can think of off the top of my head. The wives and husbands out there, they're very competitive, not only on the field, but off the field. Like, we're so happy. Look at us. Like, our life is so amazing. But they act crazy. Sorry, I'm dealing with so many distractions and Mercury's in the microwave, so just bear with me. Now I'm hearing a motorcycle. So confirmation. Like when we go to softball, there are, again, a lot of people that are competitive on and off the field, but especially off the field. They try to push their relationships like, we're so happy, and people become very competitive with me and my husband, but we compete with no one. So I've had wives come at me sideways, my husband sideways, and we stick together like we're Bonnie and Clyde. We are ride or die, whether we fail or fly, like we are as thick as thieves. And it intimidates people. I'm not even going to try to sugarcoat it. Like, oh, I mean, we're whatever. No, we're intimidating. It's taken me a long time to even say that out loud. Like, we are intimidating because my husband has taught me to be more confident in myself and like, you ain't popping if you don't got haters. And I learned a lot about haters just going to softball. And, we're just out here doing things recreationally. These people are acting like bat-ish crazy. But yeah, you guys could be seeing a lot of jealousy because you're getting engaged or because you're getting married and because your person is ferociously protective of you and vice versa. You guys look good together. You're both glowing up. You're very private. You guys protect each other's energy. People, like, they want in on that. And then on top of that, they want to make it look like we got that going on too. So you guys are going to have couples that are competitive with you. Yeah, it's been getting crazy. I feel like I can tell if a wife hates me by how her husband treats my husband. Does that make sense? However he's acting and treating my husband tells me all I need to know. Then there's other wives that like want my husband. I'm not the one. Okay? All I gotta do is say a prayer and right on time, they will be relocated. I won't have to lift a finger. Though back in the day I would. Okay? So you guys are learning to like maybe not let your temper rule you. Because I'm definitely crazy in that way. Like, that's mine. It reminds me of that Jessie Murphy song. I forgot your name, so I'm gonna call you mine. Like, that's mine. That's like my Joker, and I'm his Harley Quinn. Like, that's it. So, you guys could have a relationship or even a friendship that's like that people are like, oh my gosh, they're in this secret competition with you. And there's no competing. You have positive, uplifting people coming in for you. Positive, uplifting friend that's coming in for you. Or friends. That's not something that you're used to. It's hard for me to have friends at softball because everybody wants to act like my friend and then they're just not. Like, I remember one time I had a rental car because my car was in the shop for a week. And this rental car was nothing like crazy, but I really liked it. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is a cute little car. Like, maybe that's like really affordable and I won't have to deal with my car like going into the shop all the time. And I was talking about it with this girl at softball. I issue not, the next week she came with that car. Mind you, this girl lives at home, like, can't afford to move out on her own, but went and got this car and she can't even afford it, but that's a whole nother thing. And then a week after she gets the car, she's like, oh, let me show you the car. And I'm like, I'm not jealous. So I'm like, oh, that's awesome. I'm happy for you. The next week, she's like, so when are you going to get your new car? And I'm like, oh, I'm good right now. Like, my car's good. Like, I'm happy. And it's like, now I don't even freaking want it. You know what I mean? Like, now, like, she went and did that. I was just like, wow. 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 Then I had another friend that was like, because of the line of work she's in, she was like, oh, you can't leave your second job and you can't buy a car and do all these things if you want to do this over here. Like, you can't do that. And I was like, who asked you? Nobody asked you. So you guys could work a couple jobs like me, because you like being able to take care of yourself, or you like being able to, like, you're building a life, and I don't know, people are just judging you. Do not drink poison. Do not do things you know that are bad for you. I feel like you guys are already working on this. You're working on not being a part of gossip. You're working on not, slinging mud with the piglets, like casting your pearls at bullshit. You're just not gonna do it. The effery of it all. Not your circus, not your monkeys. Yeah, people are competitive. I'm like, I just don't have time for it. Like, I'm so private with my relationship specifically. Like, I don't talk to, like, anybody at work. Like, I've learned the hard way just to become very private. And I feel like when you really care about somebody, you're not out here, like, bashing them. You're not talking crap about them like you would never. It does not matter how mad you are at them. You're not out bashing them to your parents. You're not out bashing them to your whoever. Like, no. No. Like, maybe tell, like, your one friend. But you're not going to tell, like, the whole workplace. You're not going to tell people that don't like you or don't like them or are jealous of your relationship. You guys are unlocking an activation that helps you be more present. This is something that you've been wanting a lot or wanting more of. You're like, I really want to be more present. So many things come in and distract me. I have so much on my plate. Don't allow people to add more to your plate. I'm getting that specifically. Do not allow people to add more to your plate. Life is brief. It is bright, it is beautiful, and it is yours. So from it below, life is brief, it is beautiful, and it is mine. Okay, my life is beautiful, and it is mine. Capiche? So let's get some more advice for you guys. Okay. Somebody from your past was hoping that you would have to, like, atone. Somebody from your past was hoping that you were going to get justice, karma, that you were going to fall off your high horse or your fall. Like, they wanted you to fall because they thought, like, you were arrogant. They thought that, I don't know, they thought wrong. It's like they're next on the list. Okay, what I'm seeing is there is a line. And there are a bunch of your enemies on this list. And it's almost like they think they're in line to get into a club. They think they're in a line for, like, the next timeline or the next level up. But they're really in a line for karma. They're really in a line for justice. Now, that line stretches around the block. So, it's like they're next to find out the next lesson of why you are not the one to mess with. So, remember how I told you guys, there are certain enemies, they don't want to mess with you because of your direct line to God, your direct line to the divine. There's these other enemies that are like the rookies, okay? And they're not acquainted yet. They're not acquainted with the facts. So I don't know if, like, who's behind that rope is your spirit team, if they're going to let them behind the, the red rope, what is that called? The velvet rope? You know what I'm saying. Yeah, I feel like they think there's something cool behind the scenes, and it's not. It's them being acquainted with, this is why you do not want to mess with the collective. This is why. Dang. Keeping up. Immense effort. Advance. These people put in a lot of effort to stop you from advancing. Some of these people could have been your family members, your lover. They put an immense effort to talk you out of things or to sabotage you behind the scenes. It's like TikTok, time's up. Time is up. I'm hearing a complete 180. You have completely committed. Okay, you are committed. I'm getting Cleopatra. So, there's a lot of talk about, I'm hearing the word fodder. I forget what that word means. But there's a lot of talk about what your life could be like. And it's almost like anything amazing that they think it's like, that's what your life is about to be like. So however they're gossiping, like, oh, I bet they get to do this and that. And oh my gosh, I bet their life's like this. And who knows? But some of those things are actually coming true for you in the best possible way. So if they were like, oh, I bet they stay up all night with their person and they just laugh and like, you already be doing that. Like, it's just going to be the best things. You are getting to know who you are. This new version of you that is healed. Affirm it below. I am getting to know, right? You're learning the person that is healed. You are learning the version of you that is healed. So, yeah. You know what I'm saying. Oh my gosh. Mercury's going to go out with a bang. I can feel it. Okay. You're working. See what I mean? You're working on not being a victim. Something that you thought was done in your life is coming back onto the scene. Something that you thought was done from 20 years ago, because remember, you've been time traveling. Something that you thought was done and over with. Oh, that was nice, but it's over. No, something's coming back. But I feel like it's a figure of speech. I feel like it's something that you liked once upon a time. Again, the different cheat codes in the past to come in and activate the little mechanisms of everything inside of you. These light codes that lie dormant at this time. So this whole week, you're going to have strange encounters. This whole week, you are being activated. So keep believing that it is unfolding for you, because it is. You guys could be eating a lot of fruit this week too. I'm getting strawberries, raspberries, blackberries, blueberries, pomegranate, kiwis, cantaloupe, watermelon. I normally don't channel that, but that's what I'm hearing. Take care of yourself. Don't let anyone make you feel bad for taking care of yourself. You're going through a big level up. You're probably tired. Like, no wonder. There's so much that you have been going through. There's so much that you've been healing. So you're getting to know this new version of you. Getting to know you. Lead the way. So after this week is up, you will feel like you have your brain wrapped around the fact that these mechanisms are being activated, the buttons are getting unjammed, things are getting unstuck, and things are not going to be clicking and stuck and all wonky. It's going to be this well-oiled machine. Your mechanisms are going to be a well-oiled machine, firing on all cylinders. Feeling light as a feather, like, dang, now I can shift, and now I can do all of these things, and I can move without having to worry. So then after you go through that, it's kind of like this basic training of these mechanisms being unlocked. And then after that, you can move forward with, okay, cool. Now I can step into this leader role. So maybe you're just like slowly walking towards this leader role, but you're going to show other people how it's done. You're going to show them how to heal, show them how to lead, show them how to treat others with kindness, show them how to love. I better get out of here soon because I feel like my brain is like all over the place. But yeah, and I'm gonna be late to softball, and I don't need to be late because I'm always late to certain places. Anyways, what I got for you guys is you are feeling safe, and you can make anywhere your safe haven. You can make anywhere safe. That's what you're realizing about yourself. Like, you're gonna get out of places where you don't feel safe quick, fast, and in a hurry. Keep your prayers up. Okay, stay prayed up and strapped, because those prayers mean something. Like, my husband just gave me good news that like some of the drama isn't gonna be at softball tonight, and I'm like, or some of the things that like really make the vibration low, I'm not gonna have to deal with tonight. So I'm really excited. Okay, and but anyways, you can make anywhere safe by your prayers or just simply leaving. Dirt bike. People think it's freaking motocross out here where I live. This guy. There's a lot of construction by my house, and there was like all these like dirt mounds, and this guy was like BMXing it up out there. That's not even the word. Motocrossing it up out there, like going all over the jumps and just being a lunatic. But then they put all this asphalt down, and now he's like, oh, the dirt is gone. Yeah, dude, get out of here. Okay. Though I like it, it's great confirmation, but seriously, he be interrupting my videos all the time. And the other day, we had cones up, so he couldn't like just be going back and forth. And I was unloading the car, and he looked at me and looked at the cones like, yeah, dude, this is private property. Why don't you see your way out? Go find another little like playground. This ain't your playground, dude. This is private property. Anyways, I'm getting amped up. So we have solace. Don't let anyone destroy your peace. Don't let them take you out of character. I almost popped off on somebody today. Thank goodness I didn't, and I went home and fixed it. Just trying to breathe. Okay, I had to deal with somebody new today, for example, and they tried to like big time me. I don't even know why, because we don't do the same job, but they tried to big time me today, like, I know what I'm doing, and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, cool. But they didn't know what they were doing. And they didn't listen to me. And so I was just like, get me the frick out of here. But I could have popped off on them, and I didn't. Because sometimes when you're going to be running into people again, you can't just like be getting all crazy with it. But sometimes you can. Anyways, you are closer than you think. Enjoy the surprises that are coming in. There are going to be some good surprises. A lot of different things are illusions, so really try to tap into your clarity. Your clarity is present, though things are not as they seem for some reason. So lean on your understanding that, like, you know what's going on and that you can fix it. So somebody might try to, like, show you an illusion, and it might have something to do with you or something personal to do with you, and you gotta, like, go home and fix it and, like, sort it out because they don't know what the F they're talking about. Okay? We have, yeah, you are way closer than you think. You are a songbird. You are this hummingbird. This is your milk and honey season. Your vibration is different. It's like you're in this web, and whatever gets caught in there, trying to do something crazy, anything parasitic, like a fly, a bug, or a cucciolini, they're going to get stuck in there, and they're going to get wound up and eaten for breakfast. And that ain't your problem. That ain't your problem. So enjoy what's coming in for you because you deserve it. I'm going to link certain things below, like my favorite Hello Kitty calculator. Okay. I'm going to see if I can also find some gym bags. Oh, I did find my vibration plate, BT Dubs, the one that I'm sitting on. I did find my vibration plate that I use, so I'm going to link that below. I am also going to link my favorite headphones for the gym and editing, which are the AirPod Maxes. Yes, these are very expensive headphones, but if you're like me and you lose your earbuds all the time, I did not just do that. Hopefully I didn't link those. I should have turned the Bluetooth off. Hopefully you guys can still hear me. But yeah, anyways, I don't know if it like glitched or not because I went to open those and when you open them and take them out of the sleeping case, it immediately connects to your device. So I forgot to turn the Bluetooth off. Anyways, and then I will also be linking the Cali. I was able to find some pink ones for you guys, so hopefully they'll still be up. We have got some pink ones, some black ones. We have the corkscrew ones. So yeah, I'm also going to be looking for a gym bag. Okay, this gym bag I really like because it's got the little like water, oh my gosh, where are they? The little water slots on the side. And it's like a big mesh like drawstring. You can adjust this part and like, I don't know. I'm going to try to find it on here or one that's similar. And yeah, is there anything else? Don't forget to smash the you know what. Drop your feathers down below if you're feeling this like gravitational pull to the new timeline that you're supposed to be on. If you feel like you're timeline traveling, if you understood through all of my words what the frick I was talking about, I want you guys to drop, let's see, what can you drop down below? I want you to drop a tree, okay? A tree down below if you made it all the way to the end, because they're not moving. Like, you have strength. You're growing roots. Oh my gosh, why can't I find my words today? You're stabilizing. You're going to be grounded. You also could be tree hugging because that can, you can get rid of a lot of negative energy that way. You could have grown up around big trees or squirrels or whatever. But yeah, you guys let me know what's going on. Smash the you know what. Hit the bell, you don't want to miss out. Don't know if I said that. Might be repeating myself, but whatever. And I love you guys so much. Patreon link is down below. There's going to be a lot of new messages for this month. That you guys get to pick, and that is the closest thing to a personal reading. It is only $11.11 a month for Patreon. Members only is a completely different platform, and it is half the price, but it is not the same content. Patreon gets exclusive content that is for Patreon only. It never goes to YouTube. And members only gets 2 videos a month, early access, and I think it's like $6.99. But they only get 2 videos a month, and then I share other creators with them, and other like private posts. But yeah, it's half the price. It's a different platform, and it's early access ad-free. It's not exclusive content to just members only. So yeah, they're 2 different things. But yeah, the closest thing to a personal reading is Patreon, because I read for a smaller audience, and it is ad-free. It's only $11.11 a month. That is cheaper than most Starbucks, McDonald's, whatever. You guys already know. But yeah, I love hanging out with you guys, and I don't want to leave. And now I'm starting to like dilly-dally, and I gotta get out of here because I don't want to be late. But I will see you guys in the comments or the next one. Bye, guys.